Hi Sagittarius, welcome to January 2020. Happy New Year. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. And before I start your reading, I'm going to call in some good energy. So this month we have a full moon in Cancer on the 10th of January, followed by Uranus going direct on the 11th, and then Saturn and Pluto coming together in Capricorn on the 12th. And then we have a new moon in Aquarius, which is favorable to your sign, on January 24th. So let's see what's going on for Sag in terms of love for the month of January 2020. What is coming up for Sagittarius in 2020? January 2020. What does Sagittarius need to know about love and relationships for the month of January? What is coming up? What does Sag need to know about love and relationships, January 2020? Oh, I don't know what to do. All right, let me do it again. Let's cut it. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so you start the month off, you're focused on security, financial security, relationship security, holding on. The Four of Pentacles, sometimes this is a card of holding on too tightly or focusing, like you're waiting. Part of it is you have to being too controlling, like you have to kind of let go and release and let things happen naturally. So if you're having any issues in a relationship, it could be around control. Maybe you're trying to control the outcome of something. You need to just sit back and relax and let things happen. It could be that you're feeling maybe that your security is threatened, like you're not sure, you're not feeling secure in a partnership, or you're not feeling secure in a financial situation. Because the Queen of Pentacles crossing, this is someone, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Actually, you have earth, fire, and air here, so you have a lot of options in January. A lot of people that you're dealing with. This person, if you're dealing with an earth sign, it could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but this person is someone who's very talented, but maybe a little bit insecure about their talents. So you could be dealing with someone like this, or it could be your own insecurity that's coming up at this time. That you're feeling that the reason why you're trying to control things is because you're feeling a little insecure. And the other meaning to the Four of Pentacles is learning that you have to give to receive. So if you're sitting waiting for something, for someone to give to you or someone to make a move, it may be because you haven't done anything, you haven't started the ball rolling. So you have to initiate. You can't just expect to receive without also giving. So there has to be a give and take. In the past, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is like you've enjoyed some career success. Things are going good for you as far as career goes. The Page of Wands in your recent past, you could be receiving some good news. Some project is working out successfully. And the Sun is a great card for the future. The Sun is a card that could represent marriage for some people. So some of you may be deciding to take a relationship to the next level, into more of a commitment. Maybe because you're wanting to hold on to someone, you're not wanting to let go. It's like I found someone that I really care about and I want to hold on to this person. I don't want to let them go. And if it means making a commitment, I'm going to make a commitment. the other thing that the sun represents is connecting with someone on a level where you really enjoy being together. You're having fun. You're honoring your inner child. So you could be connecting with someone, or even expressing yourself in a more creative way, a more positive way. You're just feeling a sense of joy is coming. And if you're not feeling it now at the beginning of the month, you may feel it more toward the end of the month. The Knight of Swords is coming up in the near future. Now this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If it doesn't represent it could represent a person that is very hasty, making a quick departure. This could be quick departure, quick arrival. This is fast energy. So this person could be rushing into your life or rushing out of your life, or someone making a decision without giving it a lot of thought. You could be dealing with someone that is a little bit insensitive at times and does things without thinking how their actions are going to be affecting others. So that could be you or the person you're dealing with. If it's you and you're thinking about jumping into a new situation, you want to give it some thought and make sure that this situation is right for you before you do anything reckless, because this is reckless energy. If it's someone else that you're dealing with, you may be concerned, because you have the Seven of Swords here, you may be concerned that someone is not being honest with you. So there could be a relationship for some where you're not sure if you're not sure that this person's being totally honest or telling you the whole story. So there could be someone that you may feel is just saying one thing to your face and saying something else behind your back, or you're just not trusting. This is a card of the thief or the user. Maybe you're wondering, am I being used in a relationship? Is someone just wanting to connect with me because of what I can do for them? Is someone, so there's a little bit of a deception or a sneaky energy around this person. And I think you're going to find out one way or another. It could also mean that you're working on a new project that you have to keep, and you have to keep your plans secret. Maybe you're planning taking some type of action, and you don't want to tell people what your plans are. Because this is a card of the sneaky, such kind of like a sneaky energy, like where you have to keep your plans hidden. Maybe you're afraid that if you let your plans out, someone may try to steal your idea or take credit for your work. So you're keeping your plans close to your chest. But you are ready to take action because you have this Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords, things are going to really start happening later in the year, because this is a time card that represents September, October, November. But I think that you're going to start, whatever you're starting now, if it's a relationship, it will come to fruition later in the year. Or if it's like a new career path or a new project, you're going to be very successful. It's going to be successful. You're going to get recognition. I know this is more like a love read. There's career in here as well as love, because I see this energy. This is like warrior energy. It's a new beginning or a new way of thinking about something. So you could be, if you're not in a relationship, you're going to put a lot of energy into trying to create or find a relationship. And the potential for it to happen is good, because you have the Four of Wands here, which is stability, security, victory, marriage. I think you really want to connect with someone. You're wanting more security in your life. Maybe in the past you were more connected with getting ahead in your career. Now you want to work on your home and family and create that stability. If you're in a relationship, you may have to work out some issues around trust and control. You may have to learn to let go of control issues and just let people be, let things flow naturally. But if you're concerned about the outcome of a relationship, the Sun gives you the potential to overcome any problems. And the Four of Wands is victory in your wish fulfillment sector. That means you're going to get what you're wanting. You can create what you want. And the Three of Wands shows it's a card about a partnership that is bearing fruit. It's about a birth. Threes represent birth, fruition, abundance. So whatever seeds you have planted in a relationship or any kind of situation, even in a work situation, you're going to start to see the results of those seeds. Things are going to start happening, but it may take a while. It may take, maybe the timing isn't, you have to get the timing right. The timing may not be right until the end of the year, until the fall of 2020, sometime in September. That's when you're going to really see success, those ships coming back in. Because this is a card of someone who has sent his ships out to sea. He's a merchant, he's sending his ships out, and now they're coming back with the goods. They're coming back with the rewards. So whatever you're planting now in the spring or now, you're going to see the fruits of all that, or the reward of all that, later on in the year. You could be thinking about jumping into something brand new. That could be a little bit risky. So just make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure that you can trust the people involved, that you're getting the full story. Because sometimes with the Seven of Swords, you're not getting the whole story. So you want to look deeper and make sure that you're getting all the facts. And but with the Sun, I feel like the Sun is going to help you to form a really good partnership. One that you're really, that will, if it's a relationship, you're going to have a lot of fun together. If it's a career opportunity, it's going to be something that you really enjoy doing, and you're going to be successful. It's going to involve creativity. It's going to involve work that you really love doing. It's going to bring in financial success, recognition, stability, and you might even be working with a group of people trying to achieve a goal, and it may take several months for the results. Like you might be working hard on a project and not seeing the results, but then it's going to come at the end of the year. So by the end of the summer, by the beginning of fall, you might start to see real progress in whatever you're trying to accomplish. And you're going to get recognition because of that. You're going to feel like celebrating. So I'm not too worried about the partnerships. I think that as long as you remember not to try to control the people around you, if you're involved with someone, let things happen naturally. Let someone, let there be an equal flow or a give and take. Don't try to control the outcome. Just let it happen. So the full moon in Cancer is happening in your 8th house, and it's opposed by the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto in your 2nd house. So definitely this brings up, these are your money houses, but the 2nd house is also your self-esteem, what you value. So it's possible that things are coming to completion. You're completing something, or you're seeing the truth about, you might be having some realizations, or truths may be coming out around finances, around money, that your partner's money that you earn, money that your partner brings in. There could be issues around what you value, security, your sense of self-esteem, your sense of self-worth. So if you feel like you're not being paid what you're worth, or you're not charging enough, or you're not getting the love that you need, these issues might come up around the full moon in Cancer. Maybe you're feeling like, I need to be nurtured. I need a partner that's nurturing me. Maybe your partner has been a little bit harsh, or there's been distance. Because the Capricorn energy is a cold. It's not a warm and fuzzy energy. And Venus has been in Capricorn. Now she's moving out into Aquarius. But when Venus is in Capricorn, and with all this Saturn, Pluto energy, you may just feel that that there's not a lot, that you're not getting nurtured. You're not getting properly nurtured. Or maybe your focus was all about earning money and success in business, and you haven't really taken a lot of time to think about how you are being nurtured as a person, or how are you being nurtured in partnership. And so you're going to be doing some thinking and soul searching around that. Mars is in your 1st house in Sagittarius. And it has an inconjunct aspect with Uranus in the 6th house. So there could be some changes around job. You're feeling a little feisty with Mars in the 1st house. So this is a good time to initiate things, especially, this is the Ace of Swords. Like your energy has been activated, your warrior spirit. You just want to be careful that you're not doing anything reckless, that you don't just jump into something because out of frustration or out of impatience. Jupiter is in the 2nd house. It just moved into Capricorn. And so it's bringing opportunity, and it's counteracting a lot of this heavy Saturn-Pluto energy. So if you feel like you've had a lot of expenses, there might have been power struggles with a partner over money, Jupiter comes in to bring hope and opportunity. And it's in a favorable aspect to Uranus. So it can bring opportunity to make improvements in your health, improvements in your work environment. But I think the focus this month is going to be, you're going to have to start to think, have I been spending too much time working and not enough time nurturing intimate relationships? Or connecting with others where I feel nurtured? It can't be all business. It can't be all about money. It has to be, you have to balance that energy out because you have all this energy in Capricorn. And when Saturn and Pluto come together, you're going to that sometimes can bring a crisis that's been developing a long time. So if you've been avoiding, and sometimes the 7 of Swords can mean that you're avoiding looking at an issue, you're sweeping things under the rug. If you've been avoiding something, you're not going to be able to do it anymore at this full moon. You're going to have to make some changes in the way you deal with money. You have to pay more attention to your money. Where is it going? Maybe you have a realistic plan. Get more serious about what you're spending on, what you're valuing. You're spending too much money on things that don't really matter. Maybe just for status, So those are some of the things you have to look at. Spend money on what's truly of value. Or you're learning what is really of value in your life. And it may not be money. It may not be things. It may be relationship and intimacy and connecting with others. And taking better care of you. Because you have Uranus going through your 6th house of health. So if you haven't been taking care of yourself, there could be some surprises. Uranus, though, if you felt blocked on the job or in relationships with colleagues, Uranus moving direct can help change that. It can help things move and flow a little bit better. Then we have the new moon on the 24th in Aquarius. And that is falling in your 3rd house. So this new moon, you could be starting a project, a work project that involves communication, that involves writing, public relations, getting the word out, marketing. There could be some new, exciting, innovative project. You may have some friction with some of your colleagues because Uranus is squaring this new moon. So don't try to control anything. Just kind of learn how to compromise, learn how to go with the flow. Venus and Neptune are coming together in your 4th house. So you're really working. At this new moon, you have an opportunity to beautify your home in some way. You may be decorating it. You may be feeling like your home is your sanctuary and you want to make it more of your sanctuary. It's your spiritual retreat. Because with Neptune there could even be a love relationship. Maybe somebody's moving in, or you're hosting, someone at your house, or you could be doing some creative project at home, maybe to offset the stress at work. You might be working on something creative in your house. Jupiter, like I said, Jupiter's, and all this energy, this Venus, Neptune energy is sextile Jupiter. So Jupiter's bringing opportunity. Maybe you can make some money on the side with some creative project that you work from at home. Mercury in the 3rd, great time for projects that involve for signing contracts, for communicating, for getting the word out, promotion, advertising. Also connecting with relatives, because the 3rd house has to do with brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, siblings, neighbors. So you might be getting out and about and exploring your neighborhood more. or learning or connecting with people in your local area and forming friendships. So I feel like this month is going to be, the focus is going to be on values. What do I value? What is really important? And seeing the truth, because Saturn in Capricorn brings reality to the surface, especially around the full moon. So you're going to see, are the things that I have been valuing valid? Do I need to change how I spend my money? What do I value? Am I receiving, what I am worth in terms of love, in terms of money? These are going to be issues. I feel like it's going to be a successful month, that you're going to be initiating something new that's going to lead to success later in the year. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is having faith in your abilities, having your faith in your ability to attract love and attract money and attract success, trusting your partner, resolving any issues around trust, maybe with communication, learning how to talk about what's bothering you, and trying not to be too controlling, or not to try to hold on too tightly. Like, you have to give more, give your money, spend your money. It's kind of like what you put out there comes back to you. So if you're having this scarcity mentality and you're holding your love or holding your money, you're not generating the energy that's going to bring that to you. But I feel like that might be changing in January. That you may have an opportunity to give more, to see where the true value is in your life, to get a greater grip on your financial situation, and to form partnerships that are more nurturing. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sag. And thank you. I want to thank you again for all who have supported my channel through likes, subscribes, through commenting, and through ordering readings. Thank you for your support. I wouldn't be here without you. And if you'd like a private reading based on your personal situation, just click on the link in the description box and we'll get you on the schedule. In the meantime, enjoy your success that's coming. You're on the right path. Don't be afraid of don't try to control the outcome, because it's going to be successful. You can relax a little bit. Just put your energy out there and you're going to be seeing how things are going to work out in a good way, and you're going to have more security and success coming your way starting in January. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.